ready.
Wally has played George Michael again on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize. Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is the dog days of summer. Dog days of summer. What is that? Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his belt and put it on. Roll call. A spidget. A spidget. I thought that was Caught Up in the Action. Wrong chorus. Caught Up in Action. You well. It does come on that one. Yeah. You were off.
You know, that always scared me when I'm driving down the road and he goes, yeah. It just scares me to death, man.
Well, probably rest his soul. He's
great.
Left us way too early.
Oh, I know he did, buddy. I know he did.
Appreciate everybody checking in tonight. It's the May the 16th edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. We got a big show. We got a lot planned tonight. We, as always, appreciate everybody tuning in on your Sunday evening, whether you watch it on Facebook, YouTube, Channel 2, whatever. What does Mr. Mike Amos always say? You could be in Hong Kong,
Hawaii.
Or Hawaii, and be watching on Facebook.
Yes,
so
sir.
pretty neat the way Troy Cable helps us out with all that, man. Man, how about this? I know everybody, we always open the show with this, but how can you not? How about this weather, man?
Just gets a bell ring.
God, just incredible spring weather, man.
Oh, man.
And I know hurricane season is knocking on the door, just a few weeks away, June 1st, and but daggone, man, we've had some incredible spring weather, and hurricane season is just knocking on the door right here, June 1. I hate to see it come, but I can remember in some years past, man, where we didn't have any nice spring weather. It went from cold to just rain, 4 or 5 weeks of just straight rain, and then all of a sudden it was hot and humid. And people would be walking around saying, we didn't have a spring this year. Yeah. But we can't say that this year.
No, you can't.
We've had some really good weather.
You're right, Neil. Weather's just been beautiful, but got to ask this. Did you enjoy eating at Rosie's up in Huntsville this past week, man?
Golly, man, you know I love me some Rosie's, man.
Look at there. They found Rosie's.
Rosie's, and man, that place in Huntsville, that Wally and I have been eating that for years and years, and man, it's just great, man. It's on University Boulevard in Huntsville, and little Southwest Mexican deal, and man, it's just the atmosphere, and the waitresses are so nice, and they do everything just right, and you just have to go there when you go to Huntsville.
Yeah, man. And I get one thing every time.
Mexican lasagna.
Oh my God!
I messed up, didn't get it this time, but I should have.
Oh, it's so delicious, man.
But,
so delicious. But
man, I just guess what I bought this weekend.
Oh my goodness! Well, let me take a guess. Bought a lottery ticket.
No, I did not buy a lottery ticket, but that'd be close anyway. Michelle and I bought a camper.
A camper?
A camper. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at the camper.
Look at that thing.
Yes, man. Does that mean I'm having a midlife life crisis if you go and you buy a camper?
I think you got a midlife crisis if you go out and buy a camper.
I tell you, man, that Michelle and I are going to drag that thing all over the country, man, and see all the sights. We're going to see it all, man. We're just going to hook that thing up to the truck and go, man.
Oh, man. Well,
I
tell you, dude, you can't go wrong, I guess. I mean, if you want a camper, get it. Have a good time. But I tell you what.
I've decided I ain't going to live forever, man. I'm going to spend a little money.
Spend a little money. Well, you going to bring it to Panama City Beach?
Man.
Place right next to us, man.
Yeah, you know I am.
But, well, let me ask you this, man. Did you see the horse race yesterday?
No, I didn't. I saw the outcome.
Where they ran the Preakness and up in Baltimore, and all that stink about Medina Spirit, all that junk. Guess what?
What's that?
Comes in third, win place show.
He's in the money.
So he's in the money.
That's
he's
right.
in the money. But a horse named Rumbaria won. Well, what type of crazy name is that?
Wait a minute. And I always get into the horses' names because they're usually really neat.
Yeah.
What is that?
Prickly Pete. That was George Costanza's.
Yeah.
Prickly Pete.
Prickly Pete. Yeah.
But anyway, that was a crazy name. But anyway, he won. Now the question is, Medina Spirit didn't get his drugs, so he didn't win? Come on. Is that?
That's what people are saying. Okay, he didn't get any drugs for a week and a half, so he's not going to win. Well, what if he would have won?
I know. Well, we'll see how it unfolds. I say this, what would happen if Medina Spirit would have won the gold for the Triple Crown? it'd have probably been a big asterisk beside his
It
name
would have been, Wally.
about the drugs, you know.
What if they let him run on a whim? I mean, they didn't know he was running until Friday because of drugs.
I wonder if he had withdrawals.
So here he is. Here he is. If he wins, big asterisk. If he loses, didn't get his drugs. Oh,
Or if he's
man.
going with withdrawals and stuff.
He may be, man. They said they laced his grass that he was eating.
That was
Laced
the
the hay.
funniest thing.
They laced the hay.
They laced the
Or
hay.
no, somebody peed on it, didn't they? Yeah, somebody peed on the hay of the horse, yeah, or whatever. Come on, man.
That was
I tell you, I ain't
funny.
much into. I ain't much into. Yeah, I'm not much into horse racing, but I tell you what, the big drug controversy, it got those horses in the press. It got the races in the press. Maybe that's what they're looking for. I don't know. I doubt it, but
I'm sure they sat around the table behind closed doors and said, we got to get something.
we got to get something stirred up. Because, bad press is good press, too.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Hey, what about Albert Pujols, man?
I thought he's already in the Hall of Fame.
He's gonna be. He's gonna be, man. He's going to the Dodgers. James is good, man. But wow, how about the Angels, man? They cut him, and he goes to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers said, "We want him. He can be a pinch hitter in the National League." So he goes across town from the Angels to the Dodgers, and Anaheim over to L.A. And he's gonna pinch hit for the Dodgers. And man, he could still probably be an everyday designated hitter in the American League. But he's going to be a great pinch hitter in the National League. I mean, that's just, man, he's going to be good. Dodgers already had Wally. I mean,
Yeah, they're.
you could say they got the best roster in Major League Baseball. I mean, I know they've struggled a little bit out the gate here. They're not in first place and all this kind of stuff, but I mean, they will be at the end. They'll be there. You watch it. I mean, you could say they've added to what was already the best roster in Major League Baseball.
Well, all I can say, Neil Armstrong, and to my viewing audience, that the Cubbies swept the Dodgers
They
last week. I mean, just beat them like a drum.
the Cubbies,
Just swept them. Hey, Cubs, watch out for my Cubbies now, man.
they did sweep the Dodgers, but hey, the Cubbies are 18 and 20. They're under 500.
What about your
Fourth
Braves?
place in that. Braves ain't much better.
Hey, I'm listening to the radio this afternoon, and the last inning, and Braves had runners, a guy on first and third.
Yeah.
Dude just strikes out.
Strikes out.
Just strikes out, man.
That's Major League pitching for you. They're getting the better of the hitters this year, is what they're saying.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, the batting average for Major League hitters is way down this year. I read it. I forgot what it was, but I'll get it for y'all and put it on our website and our Facebook page. But I forget. It was under 300. His batting average was under 300, man. But Braves no, they're not doing much better. I hope the Braves can make a run after the All-Star break. They had Tyler Flowers, one of their starting catchers, coming out of spring ball. He gets hurt and he goes to rehab. And right when he's about to come out of rehab, he announces he's retiring. So nothing's getting any better for the Braves. They lose their starting catcher to retirement. And he was a 13-year veteran, but boy, he was a good one. And I don't know, man. Hey, I want to take a second and remind everybody, we talked about this last week, but the big golf tournament down in Brundage, the Brundage two-person scramble, and that's going to be May 22nd, 23rd. Call 334-735-3680 to sign up. It's going to be a nice event down there.
Heck yeah. And then I also want to say I saw where City of Troy honored the Pike Liberal Arts JV and varsity cheer up on the square Monday night.
They did. Yeah, it was a big to-do. Big to-do.
Great celebration on the square. They had them riding on the fire truck.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. And the mayor spoke, and I mean, the city did it up real nice.
I
You
think they did
got
too.
to say that.
Yeah.
And both the JV and varsity won their respective national championship down in Orlando a few weeks ago. And one of our longtime watchers, Bob Maddox, a good friend of ours,
Yep.
he sent me
Attorney Bob Maddox.
Attorney Bob Maddox. He sent me an email where there was a joint House resolution that was done by Wes Allen to the governor, and the governor signed it, celebrating that great accomplishment by.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
so you know when it is joint resolutions, it's a real nice
Right.
paper, and it's signed by the governor, and pretty neat. So I want to thank Bob for doing that for us,
Yeah.
sending it to us.
Yeah, I saw that, and man, such a neat deal. And I always go to my wife when it comes to cheerleading questions.
Yeah.
She coached for over 20 years, and she's got some championships under her belt too. So she kind of knows the ebbs and the flows of cheerleading and how things go. And I'm gonna tell you what, when I asked her, she was quick and without hesitation. She said, "Neal, that's a very, very big accomplishment for those girls, and those girls are very, very talented. I've watched them. I've watched their films, and they're very talented." And when she told me that, when my wife told me that, I knew that validated those JV squads and varsity squads in the biggest way, because my wife knows about that cheerleading. So again, congrats.
And when Neal says he knows about cheerleading, didn't y'all used to go hobby up to Nashville, Tennessee?
I used
when
to
y'all
grade
were in
them,
high school?
At one point,
Chasing the cheerleaders at high school?
Yeah. At one point, I could grade cheering. I saw so much cheering, but I'm out of the loop on it.
Oh, yeah, out of the loop. But I remember a story, and this is not on show notes by any means, but didn't y'all go eat at Shoney's one night when y'all were in high school?
Yeah.
And
It was
Boxcar Willie was in there.
right across the street from the Opryland Hotel was the Shoney's.
That wasn't the famous Dine and Dash place, was it?
It was. It was. It was. I happened to pay there a few times.
A few times.
Yeah. But anyway.
Oh, man, but I used to love hearing all your stories when y'all came back.
Boxcar Willie was in the Shoney's one night about 1:30 a.m.
But back when Miss Rate used to take the cheerleaders
yes.
up to the national competition, there was always a bunch of guys hanging around.
We would
that
take our personal vehicles.
Personal vehicles. God bless Miss Rafe. I don't know how she.
And Miss Rafe would get us. She would say, "Neal, how many of y'all going?" And I'd say 8, 12, whatever. She'd get us the cheerleader rate on the room.
Oh my goodness! Man.
So we didn't pay like $60 a room or something like that.
Only y'all, man. Well, listen, folks. We got.
Anyway, hold on. I got one more little thing that wasn't on our show notes, man. The FCS championship was this afternoon, and Sam Houston State played South Dakota State. South Dakota State led the whole game, and Sam Houston State got the ball right with just a few minutes left in the fourth quarter and drove the length of the field, scored a touchdown with just mere seconds left. Sam Houston State is your FCS championship. They played in the spring, not in the summer.
Well, let me ask you this before we go on with our notes. Are they just going to pick it up and do football again in a couple more months?
They're only going to take the summer off, and they're going to pick right back up in the fall.
That's what I thought. I mean, wow, man, that's
they talked about that in the telecast. I watched a lot of it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
And they talked about that there's only going to be like a 2.5 month break, and they'll come in for fall camp.
Fall camp, and then just start over and back to normal again. Thank goodness.
So So Sam Houston State beat South Dakota State 23-21. It was a great game.
Heck yeah.
Great game for the FCS championship.
Well, thanks for saying that. And wanted to say, we got a great show tonight, so you want to stay tuned because guess what? We got Coach Hambright, the new head coach for Charles Henderson High School. We got a lot of games this week here at the gorgeous vet here at Troy University, and he's going to come talk to us and tell us what's going on. And I'm really excited about hearing some of the answers that we got questions for.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, me too.
So also we're going to talk about the Pike Liberal Arts championship run. So we're going to talk about that.
Job well done, boys.
Exactly. So Neal, tell them who our commercial sponsors are for this week's
Commercial sponsors: the Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, the Pig Cafe, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique on the Square, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Health Actions, the UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Severa, Ralph, Baker, Hastings, and Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson, Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Francesca's Italian Restaurant on the Square here in Troy, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling with Matt Johnson, and it's about to heat up.
Yes, it is.
Better call Matt and get that unit checked out and serviced, or you'll be really calling him next month saying, "Please come fix it." Sorrell College of Business, the Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restoration, Mr. Mattress, and Firehouse Subs. We appreciate all our commercial sponsors. We love doing y'all's commercials. And speaking of doing commercials, stay tuned as these commercials run. We'll be right back. Wally, what in the world are you doing up under this mobile home and the hitch of the truck?
Neal, I just bought a brand new mobile home from Smith Manufacturing, baby.
Well, if you bought it from Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, They set it up for free for you. They deliver it, set it up. They even hook up the AC and include the dirt work. 566-3883. You serious, Clark? I'm serious, Clark. Double wides, single wides, sheetrock housing. Come see them, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes. Come on, man. Get up from there. Come on.
Dadgummit, man.
What's going on, Wally? What's wrong with that thing?
Oh, Neal, Dad, my gum, man. I can't cut grass. I can't have nothing anymore.
Is it broke? I mean,
I don't know.
What
I
I chopped it all up over there.
Yeah, pretty brutal. What I should have done was called Blake Turner with Turner Mowing at 334-465-0600, and I wouldn't be in this predicament
Look
right
at
here.
this. Best rates in town. Call Blake Turner. He'll give you a low quote. He'll give you the best job. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioning heating unit?
Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all you girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you say?
Yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North Three Notch in Troy, Alabama. Here, man.
Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor out here and go take it for a test drive, bro.
Hey, you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice. They're up here. Bill Jackson Ford, Bill Jackson Chevy. Hey, Bill Jackson's got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it. Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Out of corn, man. Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield, man? Get the corn, dude. Corn? Yeah. You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 on Greenot where it's fresh produce? Come on, man.
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, best butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020. You may not get this one. Def Leppard. It sounds like Def Leppard. That's a great guess. That's Bon Jovi.
Sounds like Bon Jovi too.
That's the Cars, man.
The Cars, you knew I knew.
I did. It did sound like Bon Jovi,
Yeah,
and it
well.
did sound like Def Leppard. I've never put the Cars with Bon Jovi and Def Leppard, but now I do.
Well, it has that little
It's got that little twang to
little
it.
twang. to it.
Yeah, that was two really good guesses. I'm proud of you.
Oh, yeah.
I know you knew it was the Cars, though. But yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Hey, coming back out of our first break, y'all know what this is. It's our Facebook funnies. Let's see them. Are you supposed to wear the fanny pack over the gut or underneath it? I don't want to look like a dork.
That's you there, man.
I know. Tactical rail is something, I don't know, a gun or a toy. So,
Where y'all come up with
I don't know. That was Doty's. Some of y'all learned nothing from the toilet paper shortage, and it shows.
That's
Lady puts gas in a plastic bag.
good gracious.
I saw one in the clothesline today.
I know.
Clothes basket. Don't mess with me. I've seen so many crime shows. I can make your death look like Santa Claus did it. I don't always eat steak, but when I do, it's when you're texting and not paying attention. That's yours. That's silly, ain't it?
That's silly, buddy. Good gracious, man.
Good stuff right there. Coming back out of break. Hey, a little golf action.
Yeah, man.
I saw where Phil Mickelson has accepted a special offer. You know, Phil's over 50 now, but he's never won the U.S. Open. That's his only major that he's never won. The USGA sent him a special invite. They know he ups the ratings. If Phil's in the tournament, that's good TV. Not as much as Tiger, but if Phil's in the tournament, the ratings go. If Tiger's in the tournament, the ratings are out the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wants to see Tiger play. But if Phil's in the tournament, they know the TV ratings are going up. So good move by the USGA giving Phil a special invite. He's never won, and he's not going to win at 50, 51, 52 years old. If he does, it'll be the biggest story ever in golf.
Exactly. And speaking of golf, man, Elba High School wins their state championship earlier this week.
Sure did.
In the 1A, 2A brackets of the
There they
Alabama High School Athletic Association golf tournament. And the Brantley Boys golf team was a runner-up in the 1A, 2A bracket. And Houston Academy wins the state championship in the 3A golf bracket.
And there's the Houston Academy boys. Hey, Enterprise didn't do too shabby either. They finished runner-up in 7A competition, and the Wildcat golfer John Ed Steed was the 7A runner-up for the low medalist.
Oh,
so
wow.
heck, the golf teams just showed out from around our
They
area.
sure did.
Didn't they, man?
They sure did. And I tell you what, I know this is kind of off script, but I guess we need to take a short break because guess who we got in the studio?
Coach Quinn Hambright's just became available.
Exactly. So we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll get right back. And we'll have Coach Hambright right here live in the studio.
Stay
Be
tuned.
right back.
Blake, where's your dad?
Let me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally? Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal. You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today. We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up with all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
Bill, what if you want something other than just a fishing pond? Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot. Bigfoot? What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, Dion, I hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in. Here we are at All-Star Collision. These nice people will fix your vehicle, Wally, where you hit this deer.
Hey, you think they'll mount this bad boy for me?
Open up, brother. I don't know if they'll mount your deer, but we're going to give them a call. 334-808-8822. All-Star Collision. Man, hey, what are you not coming in to get some Crow's chicken and brundage?
I need some nugget sauce, man.
I like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all the time over in the door.
Fuller plastic, nugget dinner,
We're going to eat it here. Crow's and brundage.
frozen brundage.
3-2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
Hey, he's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. I'm over here. What? The
right
ball
down
bounced
the
in
middle.
front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh, that's
Hook.
Hook? Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh my God! Hold on. Good Lord, what in the world? Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious. I gotta pay for my gas. Wally, what are you doing at the gas station?
Oh, gas station? What are you talking about? I'm going into Preston's, man. Right across the street from Walmart, inside of Flash Mart. That's the best steak in Troy, Alabama.
I heard it was the best station.
Y'all come on in.
All right,
Man, it's
man.
time for lunch.
Come to lunch.
Got some music.
Yeah, you don't hear that?
Is that as loud as it go?
Who's that, man?
That's quite right.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I got
I had to at least hear the lyrics.
We got Coach Hambright. Turn that off. Come on, turn that off, man. Coach Quinn Hambright, Charles Henderson football head coach, is with us. We appreciate it. And, Coach, welcome to Charles Henderson. Welcome to Troy. And thank you so much for coming tonight. Y'all got the Spring Classic coming up over at Veterans Memorial Stadium at May the 18th through 22nd. Let's see. Let me run it down real quick. Charles Henderson's going to play Park Crossings Thursday at 7. Greenville Middle School is going to play Russell County Friday at 4:30. Mobile Christian is going to play Russell County at 7 Friday night. And on Saturday, Charles Henderson Middle School is going to play Hillcrest Middle School at 1 p.m. The Red Level Varsity is going to play Bullitt County Varsity at 4 p.m. And Abbeville is going to play Highland Home Saturday night for the nightcap to finish up the Spring Classic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, Coach, tell us how spring has gone so far. And, I mean, especially still with the COVID stuff, you know, how's all that been going on with them?
It's been going. It's been a journey for sure. Kids are learning. I feel like they're learning our system the way that we want them to learn it. Learning the way we run things and stuff like that. So that has been a transition in itself. The COVID factor of it is, you know, we got a lot of kids that didn't play last year to come play this year because of COVID. And I've talked to a few parents, and they and assured them that we're going to follow all protocol that needs to be followed according to CDC guidelines. And you know, we're excited to have those kids back as well, the other kids that you all didn't see last year. But for the most part, we're gonna be a young team, and I'm happy for that. It means the future's going to be bright.
Well, Coach, the question that's asked of all head coaches, and all head coaches have to answer: who's going to be our starting quarterback?
Oh man, who's going to be the starting quarterback? Can I give a Nick Saban style answer?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, look.
Yes, you can.
That position is not solidified yet.
All right.
But
it's still open.
It's still it's open competition.
Okay.
I'm all about, you know, and I told everybody even from last year that we don't have any starters on this team. Everybody started from scratch. So if you want to play and if you want to earn that starting position, if you want to set yourself aside from everybody else, you have to earn it, and you have to show me that you are better than the person that's behind you. And at that quarterback position, most importantly, that's and we have a few solid competitors, but for the most part, we're still battling.
We'll find out Thursday night.
Yes, sir. We will.
Exactly.
We definitely will.
Well, Coach, are there any big injuries right now, or are we pretty healthy? Or
there is a huge injury, but he's going to be back in time. Our center, no Sean.
He'll be back for the fall.
Yeah, he'll be back for the fall.
Okay.
You know, he had a hairline fracture in his hand. He had to have surgery. A few weeks ago.
Okay.
And we're definitely missing him. Having a center that can get it back there
Hey,
and
the
make the
center's
blocks.
almost as important
It's
as
quarterback. I mean, golly, but you know, we're for the most part we're healthy everywhere else. But it was a freak accident before we even started
Really?
and passed. Yeah, his hands got caught up between somebody, and I don't know how it happened. But
Coach, how are our numbers? Have you had any success beating the Halls and getting the guys to come out and play football?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a few basketball players that are going to play.
Good.
Yeah, we're going to look, you know, 6'3" outside, and you know, with Youngblood and Cody Youngblood, and then Bernie and Cam Osley. Those guys are varsity basketball players that and another Cam, that's 6'6" Cam. What's Cam's last name? I forget you. I'm sorry, Big Cam. I call him 6'9". But yeah, he.
When we were in high school, we had a guy we called 6'9".
Hey, is that the guy you was
Red's
telling
all
us
right.
not too long ago that where you see him in the hallway, you always say touchdown?
That's Cody. That's Cody right there, Cody Youngblood. Yeah, he has.
So he's on the team. Over
Yeah,
there.
he's on the
Good,
team. Yeah,
good.
That's
Cody.
how he got him.
Yeah,
Every
every time I saw him,
touchdown.
touchdown. Hey, I said, get your name in the newspaper, bud.
That's right.
And
that's great,
He
man.
kept shaking his head, no. And I finally got him out
Good,
there. He's
good.
been 100% guy.
Good
Yeah,
deal.
every
That's
single day.
awesome. I love those kind of
So,
stories.
I
Definitely.
Well, Coach, have you heard anything? Are we going to ever move back down to 4A? Are we hearing anything about that on our next reclassification?
We wouldn't know until the start of next year when we look at those numbers. We're at the bottom, I think, 10 to 15 of 5A. But for the most part, we wouldn't know until those numbers pop up in August.
So it'll be in August when we find out.
Yeah.
For the next year.
Yeah, we'll find out probably in the December, January, but in August we'll have an idea. because that's when those numbers.
Gotcha.
That's when those numbers
So,
come
so
out.
what you're saying is we're playing 5A this fall, and there's a chance next fall.
Yeah,
we might play.
that we might be 4A or still be at that bottom tier of
Coach,
5A when it comes to numbers.
Doty, put that schedule up on the screen. We got the schedule right here,
Oh, yeah.
Coach, and pretty good schedule I see right there. Is there any one game that you've looked at and you've circled and said, boys, we got to get this one?
Oh man, right now I'm going to keep
I know
that
they're
one to
all
myself.
important. You
Yeah,
gotta keep
but
it to yourself,
there's a game in particular that the guys know that
Good.
that we have to make a statement on, and I feel that we have a chance. Like we're going to be young, but we're going to play some good football. Of course, there's going to be some wins, there's going to be some losses, but for the most part, we have to have a sense of urgency and resiliency when it comes to losing, and knowing that, hey, look, if you gave it everything you got, if you left it all on the field, then look, I can't do anything but applaud you for it.
Yep.
But for the most part, there is one in particular
All right.
that
you don't want to divulge it.
nah, not
Okay.
yet, not
All right.
yet,
All
not
right.
yet.
All
Probably
right.
game week, you'll probably realize.
I got you.
You know,
okay.
if you all invite me, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Coach, I know you're a defensive coach, but what type of offense you think we're going to run, or is that still in the works? I mean, not the specifics on the
Oh, yeah,
offense,
definitely.
but like wishbone spread,
Yeah.
pro set.
Yeah, we're.
Yeah.
I have my offensive coordinator, DeAndre Austin. He played tight end at Alabama State University, and he liked tight end sets. And I
Gotcha.
told him as a defense coordinator, I hate them, which is good, because I don't like the game plan against tight ends.
Yeah.
But for the most part, he's a pro style, but
Okay.
he'll spread it out.
I got
I mean, if we have the skill guys that I think can run with the best of them, so we're going to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
Nice,
That's
nice,
cool.
nice. Coach, talk a little bit about the seniors on your squad. Has anybody in particular stepped up as a senior and taken leadership already of the team, or are you still waiting on that to mesh?
One in particular, Jackson West.
Mm-hmm.
That kid right there, man, he's bought in from day one. He's a kid that works hard in the weight room. He's a kid that on the football field, he learns our schemes, and he learns it fast, and he asks questions, and he asks the right questions, and he asks questions that other people might not want to ask, but ask. And this type of leadership, you know, if you can show me, and
Did you get here in time to see him do some wrestling?
I didn't,
Boy, he
man.
put on a show.
I did it, and you know, I was the wrestling coach at Carver the last 2 years. So
Oh,
so yeah, I really wanted to see him, and you know, Damien
Hart.
tried to, Damien Hart tried to. He said, "Coach, you're a wrestler." I said, "I'm a wrestler. I was a wrestling coach at Carver," and he tried to lock up with me, and it didn't work out the way he wanted it to. But
it didn't come out in his favor.
no, at all. You know, he tried to shoot. I got behind him, and you know, I said, "Look, you got a long way to go, but you're good." And both of those guys are I can tell are good wrestlers. But like I said, to answer your question, Jackson West definitely. We have a small senior class. We have five seniors that were added, like from the basketball and around. So we only had 4 coming into it. So now we have about 9.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, Coach, I just want to say again, thank you and best of luck this coming up Thursday. And, of course, you know, Neal and I, we all bought in, and we're looking so forward and so excited about the coming up fall football. And we do, like we said, we do the play-by-play, and Mr. James Sparrow, who is our sideline reporter, man, because it's all about the kids.
Right, it is.
But, you know, we love winning. Neal and I both are graduates of Charles Henderson, play football there, and all my sons played there, so we're all excited. We are excited. And David Doty, our producer over there, he's talked about saying
I got a daughter in college that cheered and played softball, and now my youngest daughter just made the cheer squad. So I'll be there watching her on Friday night.
So you have a reason. Y'all have a reason
that's
to come.
right. Yeah, like Wally said, thank you so much for being here. Now,
I appreciate it.
I know you don't have anything to do. You know, so you took time out to be here, and that means something.
That means a lot.
Definitely.
But hey, we want to see that vet pack this Thursday.
Please.
Because again, these kids, they deserve it. And we got a new era here at Charles Henderson, and like Neal and I said, we're excited. So Thursday night, come see Charles Henderson play. It's going to be a good game.
Show up and show out. We play 6A Park Crossing, and 5A, they have a 5A football player there. I mean, a 5-star football player there. and we want to compete against the best, and I want you to come see us compete against the best.
They'll be good. Coach Quinn Hambright, Charles Henderson High School. We appreciate y'all tuning in for Coach Quinn Hambright. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, dear, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
You see, Mr. Mike, man, this is Mr. Crease in. Wally has hit a deer, and he's got insurance with Crease Agency. Mike!
Wally,
Wally's
what
hit,
happened?
Wally's
I
hit a
hit the
deer,
deer.
man.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Can you mount this thing?
Well, I mounted the one I killed. I guess we'll mount yours
Go
too.
mount-
But first, we're going to fix your truck.
That sounds good. Call the Crease Agency for all your insurance needs. Hey, Neal, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys yesterday. You already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I pulled
Pulled your leg
pulled
muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hooks Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope so. Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brother Street. UPS store, all your printing needs. Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing with that tire?
Oh, Neal, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25? Yeah. They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. They also do brake work. They can change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. Wally, what you got there?
Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude.
A cane pole and wigglers?
Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good.
Well, I got on these things.
What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin.
With a cane pole. Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. Break it. It broke. Broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get him next time.
Breaker 19, I see some smokies up here on 231.
Wally, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man.
Sure.
I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages, competitive pay, you're home on the weekends, and also they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474.
Here I come,
Get out
baby.
of there. Good gravy.
Well, I knew you'd love that one. You ready? Another conversation time.
Oh, B-52.
Does sound like that is the let's see, Human League.
Human League. I'd have guessed it.
Fascination Human League.
Unbelievable.
I wish we could play more than 30 seconds because sometimes you don't get the kick in the song.
I know.
But the FCC gets on to us, or the FAA, or whoever it is.
Well, man, hey, well, that was a great interview, Coach.
It was.
Man,
It was.
I'm getting excited about
New
football.
era at
Heck
Charles
yeah.
Henderson, and hey, we were talking off the air. Wally and I both have talked to a couple players, and they say he don't put up with nothing.
Nothing.
He don't put up with nothing.
It's straight. It's
straight
business
down
there.
the line, baby. We finna learn how to play football.
Well,
I like
hey,
it.
while we still talk football, just
Yeah.
want to say that GW Long hired former Brantley offensive coordinator David Watts to be the new head football coach.
That's right, and
Down
we
at GW
we announced that on Facebook and Twitter, and congratulations, David. I remember when he played quarterback at Laverne. How old am I?
Pretty old, bro.
Hey, and also sticking with high school football, one more little bullet right here. My neighbor, Alan Brooks, signed to play football with Maryville College, and man, he's my neighbor, and that's the son of Susie and David Brooks, and just
Good folks.
good folks right there. And Alan, I see him out in the yard a lot, and he works hard, and And big congratulations to Allen for moving on to play at the next level. And anytime any of these high school players from around our region use sports to move on and further their education, they're going to get a spot on our show.
Oh, you're not.
But
You're
Susan
not
Davis'
kidding.
son, right there, and my good buddy Jimmy, Carol right there, and stepdad, and just good folks, man.
They are good,
Good folks. I'm happy for Allen.
Yeah.
Happy for Allen.
Heck yeah. And moving on to baseball, some big news here. Pike Liberal Arts took on Bessemer Academy this past Wednesday up in Montgomery at Patterson Field for the AISA 3A Championship. Pike Lib easily swept Bessemer in convincing fashion to secure the 3A Championship by scores of 6-2 and then 13-0.
Yep.
The second game became a mercy rule. In fact, this is the Patriots.
You know, and there was a lot of controversy on Twitter and Facebook about that game you're talking about, that mercy rule game.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought let's just elaborate on that just a second. Now, it looked like that the Bessemer coach just gave up and pulled his team off the field. You know, everybody watching on television or listening on the radio or whatever, but not the case. The Bessemer coach didn't quit. The Bessemer coach didn't call his players off the field. It was nothing like that. It was a straight up, correct me if I'm wrong, it was a straight up AISA rule, a mercy rule. And Pike Lib was whipping them so bad that the umpires stopped the game. It was a mercy rule. It wasn't Bessemer quitting like people were saying on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
And Bessemer did not quit. Their coach did not quit and give up. And I just want to say that because I need to clarify.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
And but going back to the game, Walker Stallworth got the win in game one, striking out 10 and only allowing 3 hits. Drew Nelson took the mound in game two and didn't allow a hit and struck out 5 in the short run rule game. The champion Patriots deal, they finished 29-6-1.
I'm gonna tell you what, Wally. I did not get to watch the second game, but I did watch the first game, and I was super impressed with Walker Stallworth's pitching. And let me tell you why. I've always been impressed with Walker's pitching, but if you did not watch the game or you didn't listen to it on radio, Walker came out nervous. Walker, he was visibly nervous in the first inning. 4 walks in the first inning. And let me tell y'all something. He took his hat off and he put it back on. And when he put his hat back on, he was ready to pitch.
He was ready to pitch.
The nerves were gone. He calmed down. He got himself together. And, buddy, let me tell you, that boy pitched a well of a game.
And he sure did. And you know what that means?
Gotcha.
Hey, Walker Stallworth, he's our Marco's One Topping Pizza Player of the Week.
That's right.
Here on Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. So.
Walker, call up Marco's and tell them you're the winner, and they will fix you a large one-topping pizza. And all you got to do is go through the drive-thru and pick it up, and it's all yours, brother. Enjoy that pizza. Don't get Brett none now.
Yeah, or Elizabeth.
Yeah, they're going to be
deserve
Elizabeth.
That's yours.
Don't let Brett have none of that pizza, and enjoy the pizza, man. Great performance pitching in that game. 3 hits, 10 strikeouts.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
Man,
It's in a AISA championship series.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't
man,
like they were playing a little 1A squad that nobody ever heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that little pop-up team down in Dothan or whatever. This was for the AISA 3A championship.
Yeah, exactly. So, man, hats off to them. I've got a lot of friends on that team, and I know the parents are just elated. Man, it's just been a great run there at Pike Lib.
And I heard you say that was 3 in a row for the baseball program at Pike County. Well, I'm going to tell you this, Wally. It should have been 4.
Yeah.
It should have been 4. If it wasn't for COVID, they would have won it last year.
Oh, yeah.
Or they had a great opportunity to win it last year. It should have been 4 for the baseball program. And, hey, pat them on the back, man. Just incredible how Pike Lib has recruited talented athletes, which is legal. That's what their coaches should do, is go out and recruit talented athletes, because that's what you do in private school. That's part of the program.
Yeah.
And it is legal. It's very legal. And they've put together some championship teams, and they've also hired championship coaches. And it's showing.
Oh, yeah.
It's showing, and they deserve a big old tip of the cap, because they're doing everything right in the private school rules. And they got it going on at Pike Liberal, and, hey, they have figured out how to win. They figured out how to win a lot, and they figured out how to win convincingly. And kudos to Pike Live for all those championships. We're talking cheerleading, JV, football, softball, playing at the state level. I mean, they just got it going on. They got it figured out at the private school level.
Exactly.
Yep.
And hats off to Rush Hickson again. He was on our show last week. And I know he was
a great interview.
Oh, exactly, man. You can just tell in his eyes, he wanted that win, man.
Yeah.
He wanted that win.
He was focused. Yep.
And speaking of Pike Liberal Arts, again, Neal, they had 4 players that were named All-State Tournament Team, and they were Walker Stallworth, who was our Player of the Week, Skylar Kidd, Jaden Jones, and Scott Taylor Renfro.
Hey, big congrats to those 4 making the team, and that was for that 2-game series.
Exactly.
That little tournament right there. Exactly. And again, moving on from Pike Live and all the celebrations, just congratulations on what you kids have accomplished out there. That is really amazing. Again, the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots 3A AISA champions 2021. 3 years in a row for the baseball program. And kudos to everybody out there. Great way to represent the city of Troy.
Exactly.
And Brantley, they were unable to move out of round 4 of the Alabama High School Athletic Association 1A baseball playoffs. They fell to Bayshore Academy, who can also legally recruit. Makes a difference. Bayshore Academy beats Brantley, and it was a 3-game series. Brantley beat them first game, and then Bayshore won the next 2. And great season for the Brantley Bulldogs at the 1A baseball level. Great season, guys.
Exactly. And Ayrton and GW Long in round 4 of the 2A baseball playoffs this past week, and after splitting the first 2 games, GW Long prevailed, and game 3, 11-3.
Yeah.
GW Long will play for the 2A title this week. They will be playing for their 4th straight 2A title this week against Westbrook Christian.
Wow.
And I
saw some of the pictures.
Oh my goodness!
Was that where you were going?
Yeah, that's where I was.
Yeah.
I saw not only our little text group,
panoramic views.
Oh my god, man! It looked like a Major League Baseball game out there.
I mean, no joke. It was better crowds than Troy University has at their big games.
Big game. It was just
incredible atmosphere down in Ayrton, Alabama for that series.
Man, well, it was a GW Long.
Was it at GW Long?
GW Long.
Okay.
My gracious, there was a lot of folks in that place, man.
It really was, man, and the pictures were just incredible. And of course, I talked to Kevin Bryan and Chuck Dunn, a couple more, and they attested that the atmosphere that they felt while they were there was just over the top. Incredible baseball atmosphere. Well, and I don't know if you said that mighty fast, but GW Long will play for the 4th straight 2A state title, folks.
Man, woo! I don't know if you've never been to Skipperville and seen that stadium and seen all the banners that hang down, is just incredible. Yes,
it is. And they'll play Westbrook Christian for this 2A state championship, and let's go ahead and say it. Just like Bayshore Academy, who beat Brantley, they could recruit legally. Westbrook Christian, guess what? They can recruit legally. So let's hope that GW Long cannot recruit legally. So we'll see what happens. But Rebels, go get them, man. Get that 4th straight 2A state title and bring it back. And we wish you all the best. Let's take one more break real quick, and we'll move on to high school softball.
I'm out here at Firehouse Subs in Troy, and I ordered me a sandwich on my app. Best sandwiches in town, Firehouse Subs, Troy, Alabama. Wally, what are you doing? What are you doing up here at Firehouse?
Well, they said for a fireman get free subs, man.
They don't get free subs. Firemen get discounts.
Oh, discounts.
But they know you're not a fireman.
Yeah.
Come on, I ordered on my app. It was super easy. I'll pay for yours. Come on in. What are you doing with the hose? What are you doing with the hose? So nice. Welcome to Firehouse in Troy. Come see them. Best subs in town. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Resort?
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give them a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know it. Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man. Oh, my God. Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is
Yeah,
this the
yeah.
guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh, no. Yes, it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put this stuff back.
Man, it's some
boy.
good stuff, man.
Please come to Glow on the square, shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Jason, how you doing, man? Wally, what are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you came to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah.
Good deal. This is like the Snuffleupagus. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traver, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see.
Ray Stevens.
Race.
That's the possum, ain't it?
That's the possum right there.
Saw his mural at Firehouse yesterday.
You know, let me say something about that.
Yeah.
Why is it there's a house on fire and he's just sitting there like this with a beer?
Yeah.
And just
That's
get
Firehouse
drunk?
Restaurant. I don't know.
Oh, I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, a little bit of high school softball real quick. 4 Pike Liberal Patriot softball girls were named to the All-Star team this week. Dana Dawson, Grace Rushing, Allie Rushing, and Morgan Bundy. Now, they got put out the week before, but that team was just named this week, so we wanted to recognize those 4 young ladies for their accomplishments on the AISA All-Star team.
Good job,
Yep.
man. Charles Simpson Laser and Gulf Shores for the South 5A Regional this past week. They won one and they lost 2. They lost opener 11-0 to Faith Academy, another private school.
Yeah.
The Trojans only had 3 hits, and those were by Mackenzie Kane, Stella Gilbert, and Madison Allen. And then they beat Carroll of Ozark 9-1. Stella Gilbert pitched all 7 innings and held the Eagles to only 1 run and 3 hits.
Yeah, and then they were put out the next day and came on home. Great season for the
Oh yeah,
first year coach over there, and a bright future for the softball team for the Trojans. And also the Brantley Bulldogs won the 1A South region. It's not in our show notes, but I remembered that. But the Brantley Bulldogs won the 1A South region, so they're headed to the state. Also, Houston Academy beats Opp 7-5 in Gulf Shores in the regional. They advanced to the state tournament, so congratulations to Houston Academy. And Opp had a great year, and I know that was a great game, that 7-5 game. But Opp had previously beaten New Brockton 10-6, and they also had beaten Wicksburg 5-3 down in the regionals in Gulf Shores. So great season for Opp, but Houston Academy moves on to the state level.
exactly. And Thompson beat Dothan 7-3, and Ashford beat W.S. Neal 5-4. Lamp and Alabama Christian both beat Geneva and sent them home, sadly, without a state bid.
Yep. Geneva did not get a state bid. And GW Long knocked off Orange Beach to secure a spot in the next tournament at the state event. and they move on to the regionals. And Ayrton got knocked out down in Gulf Shores as well. But GW Long moves on. So you got the GW Long girls going to the state tournament, and you got the boys playing for the state championship in baseball. So GW Long softball and baseball got it kicking.
Man,
If David Watts can get the football team winning regional titles and state championship, woo-wee, they're going to be something to reckon with.
exactly. Hey, I need to correct myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
They played that game in Ayrton, not in GW Long.
I had it right.
You had it right.
Yeah, okay.
You had it right.
I thought I remembered it was in Ayrton.
What about some college football, man?
Yeah. You know, Alabama, last week got a humongous transfer from Tennessee. He was a 5-star linebacker, Henry 2020, and he's eligible immediately, man. This guy's coming in from Tennessee, and he's going to be eligible immediately. And I'm going to go ahead and call it. He will start for Alabama. This guy will start for. There he is, right there.
2020.
Yeah, 2020, and he's from Hawaiian descent, and he was a 5-star linebacker, a big recruit for at Tennessee, and he's going to be at Alabama this next year. So, big time transfer right there.
So all these Saban's just going after 5 stars on other teams because they get that transfer. You know, I think
that and guess what, Wally? Those other 5-star players, they want to come to Alabama if there's openings. He doesn't have to work very hard. Let's put it like that. All Saban has to do is to reach out in the transfer portal and go, "There's a 5-star. Why don't you let them know we're interested?" And they want to come to Alabama.
Yeah, and I just do not like that transfer rule. I just don't like it. I mean, I'm a Bama fan.
I think it's too broad.
But it's gonna make where you're gonna have maybe 4 to 5 teams that's gonna be in it every year.
Yeah, and this is what I'm interested in. This is what I'm keeping an eye on. The new transfer rule gives the players one free transfer, and then after that, if they change their mind again, they have to submit a hardship to the NCAA like they've been doing for the last X amount of years.
Yeah.
So now, here's the deal. Over the last X amount of years, the NCAA has gotten more relaxed and more relaxed and more relaxed on these waivers for hardships on people to transfer. My cousin's in the hospital. My mother lost her driver's license. I need to be home with my mom.
My fence fell over.
The NCAA had gotten really relaxed on these waivers, and they were granting a bunch of them. So now that there's a one-time free, and this player gets there and they don't like it and they want to transfer again, how tough is the NCAA going to be on that second attempt? That's going to be something that everybody has to watch right there.
Yeah. And speaking of transfers again, they got our punter now.
They got
our punter.
They
the
got our
Troy
punter.
University punter.
They got our punter.
Jack Martin from the old Northview High School in Dothan. He has transferred from Troy to Alabama.
Come on, Nick. You couldn't let us have our punter?
Good
really?
gracious. That dude was incredible. I'm a punter guru.
You're a punter guru?
I'm a punter guru.
Yeah.
And
you actually teach people to punt backwards.
I said this when we were doing Charles Simpson versus Northview years ago now.
I
remember saying that kid, good gracious,
he could kill it.
He was punting it to the moon, man.
Yes, sir, he was.
But stole a daggone punter.
He's moving on to Tuscaloosa. And that may have been one where, that was kid motivated, and then Saban said, okay, we'll take him. That may not have been one where Nick reached over and picked him. You never know. But I think Troy's got some good kickers left over, but I really hate to lose him. He was averaging over 46 yards per punt.
Man, a punter is a game changer, brother.
It is, man. A little bit of college softball. Alabama beats Florida 4-0 to win the SEC tournament championship yesterday. And, hey, the selection tonight is the selection to see which softball teams get selected to the round of 64. And, hey, fingers crossed for our Troy Trojans. They did not do as well as they wanted to do in the Sun Belt tournament, which was hosted here in Troy this week. So the Troy Trojans are looking for an at-large bid, and fingers crossed on that. And also, Alabama catcher Bailey Hemphill hit her 61st career home run. She is now the all-time career home run leader for the University of Alabama softball program. Wow. Auburn did not win a single game in the SEC tournament. Are you kidding me? Come on, Auburn. Coming down the final stretch. We appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Thank you, Coach Quinn Hembrough.